Speaking of porn, hello one and all, and welcome to the Bog Frog Book Pod. As always, I'm. Wait a second. I'm not. I'm only joined by one person, and that person would be a very, a very happy man who may or may not be a rabbit man. Seth.
Hello, yippee! I
Yippee!
love cheese, except maybe I don't now because of my rabbit genes.
What the fuck, dude? That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Hate it. Hate it. It makes me angry. Makes me scared. And as always, I am Wren, aka a dog creature. Both a pet and a man.
This is true.
This is true. This is exactly how I have been described by exes. Where is my bottle of tea? There it is. So for today's illustrious episode, we have watched Bumpeta, Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Wererabbit.
We did.
We did. It's a great, fantastic film.
Movie's lovely.
I adore this fucking movie. You see, this is one of those films that I was always told fucking rocks, and I didn't watch as a kid because I was afraid of stop motion. Just so afraid of stop motion. And now as an adult, I had like two people within a week be like, "Hey, you should watch Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Wererabbit." I'm like, "Well, fuck you." So I did. It was a great time. Fantastic time. And Seth, you had not watched this prior to watching it for this episode?
No, I had seen this movie a few times, but it's probably been over 10 years.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Since I had last seen it. But I think I owned this movie on DVD.
Perfect.
Because I do remember watching it like multiple times.
Okay, that's such a good child movie. I had a much worse stop motion. I don't think it's stop motion actually, but I think by the same artist. It was much lower in quality.
What was it?
Oh god, it's so ugly. Flushed Away.
Oh yeah, I think that is an Aardman joint.
Is it an Aardman joint?
Or maybe just kind of
so curious.
Steals them, you know.
It's borrowing. It is an Aardman feature.
No, that's it. I feel like it is.
God, what a bummer. I hate Flushed Away so much.
I haven't seen Flushed Away since, I don't know. I'm gonna say however long it's been since I've seen Wallace and Gromit. Add like 2 years onto that.
Okay.
And you can probably get roughly the last time I watched Flushed Away. But I was also a big fan of Chicken Run as a little lad. I was a big Chicken Run head.
I've still never seen Chicken Run.
Pretty good.
Okay. I'll take pretty good. Pretty good is better than bad. Which
is true.
Is what Flushed Away is.
Do you know they made a sequel to Chicken Run? Like last year?
That can't be true. What's it called?
Yeah, Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget.
The fuck did you just call me?
Dawn of the Nugget. It stars Zachary Levi, whatever the fuck. The guy who is Shazam in the Shazam films.
What the fuck?
Or maybe you know him as Harold from hit film Harold and the Purple Crayon.
I'm gonna put it out there. I have not seen that new Harold and the Purple Crayon.
It's really funny. The funny thing about that movie, is that so I work at an undisclosed movie theater.
Mm-hmm. You stand next to a red box and give people things.
Yeah, I stand next to a red box and I'm all like, "Where's your ticket? What film would you like to see?
What do you want to watch today, sir?"
But I think for the first like 3 days of Harold and the Purple Crayon, there was like maybe 5 people per day that would go to see it.
Okay.
I believe it. Across like 4 different showings.
Oh, that rocks.
It was pretty bleak. But
and it never bumped back up.
It got slightly higher at one point, but it never got like past. I don't think there was ever a showing that had more than like 20 people in it at any point in time ever.
I mean, it's one of those things where you really got to think, who the fuck is going to watch Harold and the Purple Crayon?
I don't know who that movie is for.
Yeah,
but we're not talking about that movie starring an evil guy who sucks.
Yeah. Is it the same guy who's now a neo-Nazi, or I guess has been a neo-Nazi?
Super like that.
Just alt-right.
Yeah, just like weird alt-right guy. I think he's anti-vax.
Ah, it rocks. I love that. So awesome.
Do you know who's probably not anti-vax?
Wallace.
Yeah, Wallace from Wallace and Gromit fame.
Wallace from Wallace and Gromit fame is a wonderful, fun man that I learned a lot about from watching this film, because I had just never seen any Wallace and Gromit shit. The only thing I had heard of Wallace and Gromit really was friends recommending it in the meme of, "Come on, Gromit, we have to hide the body." I just heard that a lot, and I was like, it's probably just some hijinks film. I didn't know that he was a fucking, like, essentially whimsical mad scientist.
He's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was the coolest thing ever. You get to see his fucked up house in the very beginning, like how he's woken up and the elaborate little schemes he's got going on to make sure everything goes right. It's so lovely. Did you have a favorite machine from that opening part?
I'm a big fan of like any weird Rube Goldberg machine in general. I like it all.
I feel like you gotta be. It's all good. I like that because he's gotten fatter, he has to be like fucking like hit down into his chair through the fucking hole he's made.
Into his chair and then like shoved through his little vest, his little sweater vest.
It's good. It's technology.
Wonderful. When I was a very, very young child, I used to try to make little machines like that.
Yeah?
For like just nonsense.
Pretty good.
I had this whole stupid elaborate bullshit of like, when my mom opens my door, it'll like snap this rubber band that'll make this thing fall on this other thing to make a loud noise so I would wake up, so she doesn't have to wake me up. She can just open my door.
That's that's the most like childhood dream machine.
Yeah, it was just like really stupid. It was like a bag full of marbles that would just slam onto the ground.
You just fucking like trip completely and like get a bloody nose, like, oh shit! Oh fuck! I thought I was going to school today. Shit!
Like, oh, what happened?
What the fuck? Oh!
I remember my mom being like, well, this doesn't really like save me much because I still have to open your door. And I was like, yeah, but you don't have to talk if you don't want to.
Yes. Oh, that's the best. That's the best shit ever.
The most minimal amount of effort that you get to save, I guess.
Yes. Okay, so.
That's wonderful.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off completely.
No, that was all I was gonna say.
Okay, perfect.
The episode over. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, we're done? Okay, sick.
We're done.
Basis of this movie is that Wallace and Gromit, Wallace man, Gromit dog, have decided that they now run this like rabbit catching business. They go out, they grab the guys.
Anti-pesto.
Oh yeah, anti-pesto. They have the anti-pesto business, and they're going to go grab the rabbits because now in the current canon of 2005, the town is obsessed with both farming and the vegetable competition to make the best vegetable, the very best. But that is always an issue because the rabbits are going around and fucking up everybody's crop. So Wallace and Gromit, I don't think they really get paid, but they go out and they grab the rabbits at fucked up times of night after having made these elaborate machines to notify them that there are rabbits about, which I think is great. Just again, the fucked up machines are good. But instead of killing the rabbits, instead of eliminating them through blood and knives, they just kind of put them in a box underneath their house in the fucked up like rabbit gulag.
Yeah, they put them in a bunch of cages.
Yes.
All hanging around.
They don't look
they
unhappy.
Put one in the machine.
Yeah, they put one in the fucking machine, which I've looked up and is the mind manipulation omatic, which is a really good name. We love. It's such a machine. It's truly like a machine among machines. And
a gizmo, a gadget, if you would.
What's another good machine term? A goober?
Yeah, a little goober. Little contraption.
Contraption, yes. I like contraption. That's the one I was trying to think of.
It's good.
We love a contraption, and this contraption is going to be used by our good friend Wallace to change the minds of these rabbits so that they no longer want vegetables. What do they want? I'm still not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure they want cheese.
I think so. I think that's the vibe.
Because what happened was, machine gets fucked up, it latches onto Wallace's head, and then his brain gets fused with a rabbit brain.
A little bit of Child the Fly.
Yes, a really, really awesome version of the Fly, but instead of the tragic disillusionment of relationship and body, we get a man who's just really fucking up some vegetables.
He's like, fuck, why don't I like cheese anymore?
What the fuck? It's good. It really surprised me, because at first I just was not getting that Wallace was the fucking, like, Wererabbit. Just completely not picking up on it. I think because I'm just stupid.
My friend, I watched this in a Discord call.
Oh, killer.
And my friend was like, notice how he's hopping now. And I'm like, ooh, a little bit of foreshadowing.
Oh, shit.
Doing a little bit of noticing.
Yes. Chekhov's hop. Chekhov's rabbit. Chekhov loved rabbits. They were in all of his plays.
Yeah, little known fact. Yeah, you just don't know it.
Is every gun a metaphor for a rabbit? It's hard to say. Everything's a metaphor for fucking, which means everything's a metaphor for a rabbit.
Did you get to that part? Did you get to that scene in Sandman where somebody's like, yeah, I heard that when you dream of flying, you're actually dreaming of having sex, and then Dream responds, well, what does it mean if you dream about having sex then?
I've not,
I think
but
about
that's
that a lot. It's really
point.
good. You'll get there eventually. It's really strong.
I have not had a ton of chances to read it recently, and I think about it a lot.
As you should.
Good. It's good. I'm still surprised it gets better than it started with, because that start's really good.
It's incredible. It's like, what? We can't talk about it right now, but it's really good.
Sandman, maybe really good. Who's to say? It's like probably fucking
But
awesome.
is it as good as Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Wererabbit?
Hard to say.
The jury might be still out on that one. They're both very British.
Yeah. There's a lot of British going on in this film. There's the, like, I don't know what she is, just a woman with money.
Yeah, wow, fuck, what's her name?
It's gotta be here.
It's like Miss Periwinkle or some shit.
Something. Oh, Lady Toddington.
Lady Toddington.
I
was so far off, but I think I got the
so off.
I think I got the spirit.
Yeah, the fucking British of it all.
Lady Toddington, whose boyfriend, fiance
sucks
type guy, sucks and wants to kill all the fucking rabbits, and she's like, no,
I'm gonna no, shut the fuck up, stop, you suck. Then she calls absolute fucking Sigma male Wallace to come remove the rabbits, which then leads into the mind manipulation omatic machine after that scene, if I remember correctly. Because
it's after they capture all of the rabbits on her estate.
Yes, and he's like, it's that part, and then he's like, okay, sick, we fixed the rabbit problem. But then shit gets more fucked up, which is when the bulk of the movie happens, which is them trying to fix the issue of the Wererabbit and then slowly discovering the awful truth of the situation. That Wallace himself was the Wererabbit.
After some shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, like, after I had recommended this movie to be our movie to watch, it did occur to me, like, you know, not a ton happens in this movie.
It's 86 minutes, I think.
Yes, very short.
That's with like probably a solid 6 minutes of credits.
Yes.
And like things are constantly happening, but like it's pretty slight, like story wise.
Yeah, like the things that are happening are cool machines and really cool gags and visuals.
Yeah, like you get the scene before we find out that Wallace is actually turning into the Wererabbit,
which is very good, very good. Or Gromit's like
before that.
Sorry,
Gromit's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
We do need to talk about that thing because it introduces one of my favorite bits in this whole thing. But before that is they're going around town trying to catch the Wererabbit.
Oh my god! Yeah,
they have the fucking like big stuffed, the big like
the massive femme rabbit. Yeah,
yeah.
Shit, fucking sucks.
Initially, it's just like Gromit is just walking around like Frankenstein.
Yes.
With it. And then Wallace is like, "Hey, come on, you gotta give him a little something.
You gotta spice it up a bit."
And then Gromit starts, giving him the moves, putting the moves on the Wererabbit.
I still like to think is the fucking sexy rabbit is what spurs on the transformation for that scene, because then he's going after that fucking rabbit.
He loves that rabbit.
He loves that fucking hot rabbit. For the audience, the rabbit is hot, and you can't tell me otherwise, or you're a bad person.
Yep.
What do you have to say about that, Seth?
I think you are allowed to think whatever you want.
Yeah, all right, thought police. He's just trying to lie to you.
I think love is love, and you're allowed to have whatever attraction to a massive stuffed femme rabbit as you want.
Are you sure about that? Because I was trying to entrap the audience, but now I've entrapped you because I was lying this entire time.
Fuck!
Oh, my bits are so good today.
Yeah, we're really doing it.
I'm really tired.
You're not tired at all. It's fine. After that is my favorite bit of this whole movie. My favorite character in this whole wide thing.
Oh yeah.
I love the rabbit that starts acting like Wallace.
Oh yeah.
Where that's how they figure out that Wallace is the Wererabbit, is because the rabbit that he got into the mind manipulation onator.
Omatic.
Omatic. Sorry, I got Phineas and Ferb for a second. I was thinking of the Dr. Doofs.
And of the tri-state area.
Yeah, and the rabbit that he was in the Omatic with starts acting like him. So he's like, oh shit, I must be the Wererabbit because I'm starting to act like a rabbit. Also, he started growing ears.
Yes.
But just that fucking weird ass rabbit just walking around saying Wallace lines.
It's good. That's your favorite character?
That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite thing in this whole thing. I really love that rabbit. I think he's a silly guy.
I think that shit's great. I do just love that the straight man's a fucking dog, though.
Gromit is like one of the most peak designs of any character in fiction, I think.
It's really hard to beat. I don't know if you can beat Gromit.
He's just the straight man dog is perfect.
Yes.
This is like the natural endpoint of the Scoobert Doobert, you know? This is where you get. This is like you go from like an actual talking dog that's part of the comedic duo to what if the talking dog was a straight man?
It didn't talk at all.
Yeah, what if he didn't talk at all? What if he just what if he was a man of action?
What if he was just a guy? What if he was just a fucking guy?
What if he was just a guy and then the actual literal guy was a fucking creature? Was just a weird inventor who can't catch a break, keeps getting into situations.
What about that fucked up dog that the boyfriend has?
That dog's great. I love a weird little freak dog. It reminds me of Snubble.
Yeah,
The Pokemon.
it's good. I love a fucked up bulldog looking thing.
It's lovely. I love bulldogs. I love bulldogs, even though they shouldn't exist the way that they do.
No, they probably shouldn't.
But I'll love that I'll love the ones that exist as long. But they shouldn't.
Oh, I found the name of the dog, and he's so fucked up looking.
What's the dog's name?
Philip.
I don't know why I got it. Philip. But then we get Wererabbit shenanigans, and then we get an extended King Kong sequence.
Yeah, it's good. I like that it's a King Kong sequence plus a dog fight between the two dogs and airplanes.
It's so good. And they try to shoot him with a silver carrot.
Yes.
It's good.
Oh, it's a good bit. It's a really good bit.
I just love that this is I mean we're watching it in December, but this is such a good, not exactly Halloween movie, but a fall film.
Yes.
This is 100% a fall film. You get into the vibe a little bit. You watch this some point between mid-September and the end of November, and you're like, yeah, this is what movies are about.
I think this could definitely join the canon of movies you put on that aren't Christmas movies during the holidays because you're Jewish and you don't know what to watch.
That's when you put on Magic Spot by Matt Farley and Charlie Roxburgh.
Is Magic Spot officially entering the Jewish canon?
I think it could.
Okay.
It's not a Christmas movie, but it is very winter-y.
Okay.
You should throw that on at some point. I think it's on Tubi. You can just watch.
It's on Tubi?
Yeah, it's on Tubi.
Oh,
I have I have a friend of the pod, Mike's Blu-ray of it in my hands right now because I asked to borrow it because I wanted to rewatch it for Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to rewatch it because it's truly one of the most lovely films ever made.
You're very high on that movie.
I'm very high on really everything every movie that they've ever made.
You should be proud. I did end up showing whatchamacallit, Riverbeast to somebody. I think we talked about it. I feel like we talked about it, but it was on the trip, so other things took precedent.
That is true.
Riverbeast
is lovely.
It was a weird experience showing that to somebody and then them making a joke about it after the movie, during just dinner, and me taking a second oh my god, someone just made a Matt Farley bit.
Holy shit.
What the
this
fuck?
Person that I showed Matt Farley movie referenced the Matt Farley movie.
I know,
but freak.
I wasn't sure if they liked it, and then they dropped that bit, and I was like, oh my god, did I Matt Farley pill them? I hope so.
My Spotify, we're gonna date this episode.
Yes.
So
that's
Spotify
fine.
Wrapped dropped today.
Yeah, it did.
And I was sending my rap to some people, and my lovely partner was like, I can't believe that Mose Haven is your #1 artist of the year.
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I'm about that. When I was super walk pilled earlier, when I was unemployed,
yes,
and I was walking a lot, what I would do is while I was walking away from my house, I would listen to an audiobook, and then while I was walking back to my house, I would listen to Mose Haven albums.
Oh my god, it's absolutely fucking Mose Haven. Oh my fucking god.
I was in it. I was in that shit. Mose Haven. Oh my god.
What?
I opened up Spotify to look at shit, and it started playing really loudly.
Nothing came up on mine, so I think you're good.
Oh yeah.
Headphones, right?
Well, no, I opened it on my phone, so
cool.
mic probably picked it up for like a moment. But yeah, well, I don't think we have a ton to say about Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Wererabbit. It's really good.
Yeah, it's out of all the movies I'm gonna watch for what we're currently doing, it might still be my favorite of them, even if I don't have a ton to say, just because, like, I don't know, it is what it says on the tin, and most of its strength is the visual humor, which is really hard to talk about.
Yeah, convey. I mean, the episode that James and I recorded on Bela Lugosi meets a Brooklyn gorilla also wasn't like we didn't get to talk about that much because it's just this is a better movie than Bela Lugosi meets a Brooklyn gorilla. Just to be clear,
thank God.
But similarly, it's not a ton to talk about. A pretty short, lovely, tight time.
Yeah, this movie's so tight.
Goobers.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
And
I was so happy to see that. I was like, oh, this is under 90 minutes.
Yes,
it's like this is great. I get to just hang out with my clay buddies.
I'm hopefully gonna make you guys watch Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul when it drops later in the month.
I'm 200% down for that. Oh, I don't think we didn't explain the conceit of the show, so we're gonna do it at the very end here.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
So for those who, I mean, this will probably be like, I don't know, like this will be somewhere in the depths of these episodes coming out, so you probably know if you're listening to this. But at the end of the year, we do our Oops All Movies special, where we talk about, the three of us each pick 2 movies.
Yeah.
For everyone, for the other 2 to watch, and then we will talk about those more in depth on those episodes. And these mini episodes are meant to kind of hint at the movie that we might be watching. I don't know which one this is.
Dude, I know, and both of you are going to be fucking pissed because it's really bullshit.
I'm fine with that. I mean, don't say anything. We haven't revealed it.
I know. I'm not going to say.
But I'm excited. I'm pretty confident I know both of James' picks. And I think some of my picks are. It depends. For me, obviously, because I picked them.
Yes.
I'm like, well, I think my things make sense and aren't that bullshit. But also, who knows?
One of them is a movie I just really want to force James to watch because I think it'll make him annoyed. And
yeah, what was his thing? What was his movie again?
For me?
Yeah.
It was one of the westerns. I think I just downloaded it.
I know that James gave you Unforgiven to watch.
Yes. Oh, my film for him?
Yes, yeah. What was your film for him?
I'm pretty sure it's Sorcerer.
Oh god. Oh, what a good fucking movie.
Yeah, a movie I know he'll like. So that the impact is lesser later. Let me double check so I'm not accidentally spoiling one of my movies for what we're doing.
No, it was Sorcerer. I remember.
Oh, cool. Sorcerer. Yeah, Sorcerer and Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Wererabbit.
Yeah. And then I need you. We'll figure out when we're gonna record our next episode because I need you to watch Brewster McCloud because there's a character in it that I need to use to attack you.
I'm doing it tomorrow after all my exams are done for the week. Sense. It's gonna be.
I don't know.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. We'll figure out when we'll record it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do we have anything else to say?
I really like that your top 2 artists are the Most Haven and then fucking Weezer.
Yeah. I've been living. There was a period of time this year where I would just listen to The World Has Gone and Left Me Here.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was just like, this is like the best song ever written.
James's partner
really. The World Has Turned. Sorry.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Turned and Left Me Here.
I was recently obliterated by James's partner when I sent them some of my Spotify Wrapped, and they just sent back that meme of "I have been accused of playing Killing Myself music at the party today," and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
True enough.
It's just a bunch of foreign shoegaze bands, and then Jane Remover and Deftones. So it's just a bad time for me. Yeah, music's good. Now the episode is dated, but you don't know which year this is coming out, do you?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know shit.
You guys don't know anything.
I don't know fucking anything.
I had a bug quiz. I had a bug exam today. Anyway,
and then you got to talk about Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Wererabbit,
which is a is it a lepidomorph? We gotta check before we go on.
Lupus, the lepidomorph, loop.
Wait, I think it's a lagomorph.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lagomorph.
Fuck yeah. Love lagging.
We love lagomorphs here on the Bog Frog Book Pod. Join us next time, where whatever episode we decide to release after this one comes out.
Exactly. Or yeah, we'll totally pick up on this thread that we're setting up.
Oh, I hope you guys have accurately surmised what film this is going to be riffing on.
It'll totally make sense, and it won't be totally nonsense.
Which makes it even better.
Planned. Everything is planned.
Everything's planned. Shut the fuck up. We're smart, right?
We gave you all the clues, Mr. Policeman.
God, fucking thank God I didn't have to watch that one. Oh,
That's what we should have done. We should have just done 6 episodes of watching the Snowman.
It's just us talking about it more and more and just getting more and more in our heads.
Fuck it, how? I was trying to figure it out. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Follow us on Blue Sky Bog Frog Pod at bluesky.com, I think. Listen to our sister show, Covered in Worms. Also Covered in Worms at Blue Sky and Twitter and Tumblr, I believe. Send us emails.
Send us emails, please. We love emails.
At I think bogfrogbookpod at gmail.com. I'm probably fucking this up. We should write this down at some point.
It would be really helpful.
I think it would be really good if we wrote down our ending at some point in our fucking lives. We've only been doing this for like a year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half about. And remember to follow CNN for more updates on the United Healthcare CEO who was shot to death in broad daylight.
Okay, goodbye!
Goodbye!